Hello, this is Kelly with Home Sewn Girl, and today I have my second wine themed journal, junk journal, completed. I did a video earlier on the other one. I had done a junk journal for a local women's business club, and it went in for a silent auction, and I had good response to the journal, so I came and made two more. This one is different from the other one in that this one's got some cross stitching with beading on the front, and so the journal is 7¼ inches by 9½ inches. The spine is 2½ inches. It's fabric covered book with lots of embellishing. We have some layering on the front. We have a lace bow for the closure. There is some tassels with some charms. So let me tell you, the journal kit is a digital journal kit called For the Love of Wine, and that is by Collage. I'll have all the links below. There are some Wine Lady cards, and that is by lisaalteredart. There's some grape digital cards. That is by FarMirage. We have a Faux envelope that is inspired by Gayle Agostinelli. And so those links will be down below, as well as the link to my eBay where the journal will be for sale. So we will untie the bow and begin. So as I said, the front has cross stitching, wine theme, with a button and some beads. My mother made this, and she is getting ready to move, so she is reducing her stash. So there's lots of layering, there's fabric, there's laces, there's some trim pieces. This piece was cut out of a table runner. Laces, and this was a clip that I removed the clip and glued the flower on there. Thought it went really well. So the spine has some braiding that I purchased at an estate sale, and this is some lace trim that I got off of a tablecloth. So as we open it, the front pocket is one of the cards from the journal kit with a tag that's been collaged, stamped "This book belongs to," and placed in the pocket. There is grape theme fabric that has been Mod Podged to both the front and back covers of the journal. The cardstock was not wide enough, so I sewed pieces together, and for each of the signatures. This is a pocket that is made from an envelope with a tag inserted inside for journaling. The wine bottle was cut out of a magazine. I have purchased several wine books, and so that was a fussy cut out of a wine book. This page has a tag from the kit that's been glued on, so it is a side tuck pocket. This is a piece of wallpaper that has been glued on for a tuck pocket. This is a file folder, and inside are two little file journaling cards with tabs. These have been stitched around and the folder has been embellished. This is paper from the For the Love of Wine digital, and here's a little tag. This is crocheted trim from a doily that I had purchased at an estate sale. There's some lace stitched on the side. We have a side tuck pocket with a journaling card that has been embellished. This is a page from the wine journal, from the wine book, with seam hem that has been stitched on. Some ledger paper with a little die cut. Some stenciling. This is some tracing paper with some stencil, with some stamping and some more stamping. This page came from a quilt book that I found, and it has a fabric tab on the side with a pocket, side pocket here for placing different things. Children's writing paper. This is a map that I got from an atlas book, and here is a marker. It has a tassel. It has a charm on it. Give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world. And on the other one is a girl with a key. And this can be placed in the book anywhere, or you can take it out. Here is a side pocket that opens up with a little stenciling, some embellishment. Here's a card for journaling that's been embellished. These are trims that I got at different estate sales. This is actually from my mother's sewing box. This paper has been dyed with avocado. This is music paper from an 1893 Italian opera music book that I found at an estate sale. So I put it in here, and you can use it if you wanted to piece for your ephemera, or you wanted to remove it, or just keep it there. I just thought that was really a neat thing. Here's a circle tag with some embellishment. It says "Be You Bravely" with a little circle punch and a card tucked away. Some trim sewed on the side, some journaling space, more journaling space. This paper is wine dyed that I did. This side tag was inspired by Gayle Agostinelli. She made some, and so I just thought they were really a neat idea, so I made some too. This is a cutout from one of the wine books, made into a journaling card. This page here is from a German calendar and it was long, so I folded it and made a side pocket with one of the journaling cards that's been collaged on the back. Some lace trim sewed on the pocket. A coffee-dyed coffee filter. This is a memo page that I did a fabric tag pieced on the side. Here we have one of the pockets from the kit and a journaling card. It's been collaged and embellished, tucked away. We have an embellished paperclip and a card for journaling. Some trim sewn on the side. Here is the middle of the first signature, and in it we have trim glued on for the pockets. This is a matchbook notepad with some coffee dyed paper inside for journaling. It's been embellished again with the wine theme and tucked away. This is an embellished envelope with grapes and trim and some collaging on the back. A little stamp with some embellishment, and inside it's some music paper, music note paper that I found at an estate sale. Tucked away, great space for journaling. A little side tuck, elements from the journaling and the digital collage sheet for the grapes. Some coffee dyed paper, the coffee filter, a little tuck pocket with a card, some stamping. This is the back of that German calendar. We have a flip up that's been embellished for writing space. More of that music paper. More of the quilting pages from the quilting book. Some tracing paper. This is a page from the wine book. The digital. Here we have where I have stitched some fabric to kind of look like quilted look. This is a little place setting for a table tucked in the pocket. A little flip up for journaling. I need to glue that a little bit. And that's the end of the first signature. The second signature, this is a little die cut with several pockets. This is a little cutout from one of the wine books. I have tucked in there some tickets. Tucked in here. A little journaling card with a little embellishment. Put one of these here. And we have a tag with some straw paper on the back for journaling space. Some rickrack sewn on the side of the cardstock. Here's a flip out, a side flip out with a little bit of collaging on it. A picture from one of the wine books. We have a doily that I got at one of the estate sales that holds a little journaling card with a little bit of embellishment base. And we have a embellished paper clip with some little space on the back. And on this side, we have the journaling card of the grape's anatomy. A little informative, I guess. All right, so then this is another page from the wine book with a die circle punch for tucking away a couple of things. This one says, I really should give up wine, but I'm no quitter. And we just tuck it away, and then another little journaling card. Stitched on here is some hem tape and the back side of that book page. Some grapes page with some stenciling. This is copy paper. This is a page from a big floral book that I have, and I made a pocket into it, or side pocket, with a journaling card. It's been embellished on the back. Not embellished, collage. Some paper cardstock with some trim sewn on the side. Some stenciling, little wine dyed notebook paper, some coffee dyed paper, a bird that came from one of the wine books. This is a Thomas Kincaid. It came out of the Thomas Kincaid book that I have. I made a little side tuck pocket with a journaling card made from one of the photos out of the wine book, embellished with some grapes fabric. More of the digital paper with some trim stitched on the side. Ledger paper. This paper is the avocado dyed paper. This came out of a magazine, out of an architectural book that I found at a garage sale, and it's old. Some coffee dyed paper. Here is one of the pockets from the digital, and some journaling cards with tags on the top. Here is a pocket with a little index card with some trim added to the top. Some more trim sewed on the side. This is a pocket, side tuck pocket. This is made from an envelope with some embellishment on it, and in it is a journaling space. Little doily, and here we are at the middle of the book. So we have a little journal that's been embellished with different papers in it for journaling. Here, this is little scraps from what was used in the journal, and you can either use them to journal or use them on your embellishments that you would make, whatever you think. Here's a side here's a side label that's been embellished with trim sewed on the paper, the doily. Here is a embellished paper clip, and this is from one of the wine books And this is from one of the wine books too. It's a side little pocket from the journal kit with a little journaling card tucked in. The coffee dyed paper. Here's the back side of that architectural book. Some paper dyed, ledger paper, cardstock that's been in trim sewed on, some little flags. That's from the kit with another little journaling card tucked up. Here are some papers, and I'll have the link below. So I just cut to make this edges more decorative, and then you have writing space inside and you have writing space on the outside. The coffee dyed print on the inside, I believe, is from Roxy Creation digital downloads. This is the Thomas Kincaid paper. Here's a little lace that's been glued on the page. We have a fabric clip, and it is from a collection of wine fabrics. So we have the grapes and like the little cafe with the wine and the wine glasses, and then the purple just went so well with that. So we have lace sewed on this, another fabric tab, and a piece of paper again for writing. Here is a tab that I made from paper. You just kind of ruffle it and stitch it on, and I glued it on the page. Here is a glassine bag that I folded up. In here is some graph paper that fan folds out for writing, journaling. It's been collaged on the front, and you open it up, and there's some tickets, a little cutout from one of the wine books, some more collaging tucked away in the little pocket. Here is a place setting that I got in an estate sale, and this is one of the cutouts from the kit. Some trim stitched on, a cutout from the kit. We have a playing card, and then this is also from the kit. So now we are at the end of the second signature, and we have here where this was at an estate sale, and they were like little cocktail napkins, linen napkins with wine and cheese on them. So I made it into a pocket, put some trim on it. In this pocket is a faux finished envelope that was inspired by Gayle Agostinelli, and I will link that below. She has a tutorial on how to make them. So what it is it's an envelope, and I've stenciled, put a little bit of ephemera here, a little place to tuck the envelope in. You can fill it up with all sorts of things. On the front, it has some embellishment, a label, some lace sewn here. You open it up, and this side opens up, and there's a pocket here with a label, a tag, and it has a little pocket. Then we have some grapes with some journaling space. Oops. And then we have a journaling card tucked away. Over here, this one opens up twice. We have a belly band, and these are 2 pictures from the wine book that could be made into ephemera. A tag with some journaling space behind it, tucked into a pocket. The top opens up, and we have a pocket up here with some cutouts. This is a wine bottle cutout from one of the wine books, tucked away. A journaling card, another picture, wine barrels, and the grape leaves, and a little tag. And it all folds back up. And we put it back in the pocket. So that is the wine journal with the cross stitch on the front and the lace trim. I'll link everyone that I mentioned below. I'll have the link to the eBay store below where the journal will be for sale. I appreciate you stopping by and watching my video, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.